And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Tiernan Center, the 13th annual Bob Wettig Memorial Tournament. The first semifinal is in the books. Bloomington South knocking off Greensburg just moments ago to advance. And now the host Red Devils, after beating Seton Catholic yesterday, they will take on the Eagles of Zionsville, who pulled off an impressive win over Cathedral yesterday as well, 75-72. We'll talk about these two teams coming up in just a moment right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Red Devil basketball being brought to you this afternoon by the Excel Center, a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. The Excel Center provides adults the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit, all at no cost. The Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana. There are 15 Excel Center locations in Central and Southern Indiana, including right here in Richmond. And they have combined to graduate over 4,500 adults so far in their existence. By the way, free childcare. For more information, if you want to go back and get your high school diploma, make sure you check out the Excel Center in Richmond. Zionsville comes into this one. Of course, they got that big win yesterday over Cathedral, 75-72, and they got some guys who can really play. Jackson Hughes, a 6'5 senior forward. Anthony Scales had a big game yesterday, 6'4 and a senior. And if they want to go big, they go 6'11. Gunnar Vanetta, the senior, can take it down inside. And, of course, they got the outside shooting of Ben Widener and Dylan Ritter. They'll be certainly a team to be reckoned with today. The Red Devils got Andrew Croft off to a good start yesterday, had 33 points at halftime, finished with 37. The one thing about it, Clevis Craig was not feeling well yesterday, did not play in the second half. We'll see how he comes back today. Titan Newton also got into double figures yesterday for the Red Devils. So the winner of this will advance and play Bloomington South in the championship game coming up later tonight at 7:30. Tip-off coming up next. Stay right there. This is the Wettig Tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day, a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
There you see the Zionsville Eagles. They'll be in the green traveling uniforms here today. Dylan Ritter, 6 foot and a junior, wearing number 1. Also starting today, Ben Widener, 6'1" and a senior, number 4. Jackson Hughes, 6'5" and a senior, number 21. Anthony Scales, 6'4" and a senior, number 22. And Gunnar Veneta gets the start as well at 6'11", a senior, number 44. For the Red Devils today, Andrew Croft, 6'2" and a junior, wearing number 1. Jordan Stoley, 6'5" and a senior, number 3. Kareem Jett, 5'9" and a senior, wearing number 4. Titan Newton, 6 foot and a senior, number 5. And Clevis Craig is in the starting lineup for this one, 6'8", a senior, wearing number 24. Andrew had the 33-point performance in the first half yesterday, finished with 37. Red Devils win this. They advance to the championship game. Boy, but Bloomington South, no matter who the Panthers face, they're going to find themselves playing a very good Bloomington South team coming up later today. Again, that is a 7:30 start time. Red Devils in their home whites. Eagles in their traveling dark uniforms. We're ready to go. Veneta will jump it up the middle at 6'8", or should say at 6'11", against Clevis Craig. We are ready to go, about 7 minutes behind the scheduled tip-off time. Give the two teams a chance that will play later in the third place game or the championship. And of course, Zionsville in that 2-3 zone. Red Devils will have to shoot the basketball well on the outside and be patient on offense. The high screen as Stoley kicks it back out to Jett. Newton on the drive, baseline shot, good, and a good start for the Red Devils. Newton, a 2-0 lead, and now you see Zionsville break that press. The drive off the glass, no, the tip out off the missed shot by Jackson Hughes, and the Red Devils get it back with, again, 2-0 lead. Zionsville, they play this zone very well. It's a matchup zone. Red Devils haven't seen very many matchup zones this year, as the drive and no on the attempted layup by Kareem Jett. As now Zionsville back in the half court. That is Ritter who will run the offense out front. They'll go 2 posts high on this one. Jackson Hughes, and of course this young man Anthony Scales, a very, very talented player, very athletic. Baseline drive, Widener. Veneta kicks it back outside now to Hughes, and Ritter will set it up as we go left side to Scales. Scales down the lane, and basket is good, and he's fouled. Stoley will pick up his first. 6:25 to go here in the opening period of play, and Scales, the 6'4 senior, and now at the line to look to complete the three-point play, and he does not. Rebounded by Andrew Croft. So Red Devils basketball once again. One of these games that could be a low-scoring affair here in this one. That's Stoley on the right wing, one dribble. We'll find Newton coming across the lane. Jumper good, 4-2 Red Devils. Newton now with 4. Zionsville again against that zone trap as Ritter brings it across the timeline. That'll be Scales down the lane. Scales missed the layup. Rebound battled for, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Eagles. So Eagles inbounding the basketball on the baseline. This is Widener. Entry pass now to Vanetta. Vanetta jump hook good. 6'11". Able to extend that right arm. And Vanetta gets on the board for the first time. We're tied at 4. Newton at the left elbow. Back out front once again to Jet. Jet gets it back from Croft, and Newton will receive as the Red Devils play it out on the perimeter. They cover up Croft real quick. Newton for 3. Yes, he's off to a fast start. Newton now with 7. And the Red Devils lead it by 3. Zone trap here to slow down the Zionsville offense, and a 10-second call. Turnover by Zionsville. That is their first of the afternoon. Five minutes and counting now here in the first. Croft was looking to get that lob, but they'll go back out now to Newton. Croft receives and covered up quickly by Ritter. Here is Jet. Now the shot on the left wing, no good by Croft. Long rebound, Jet. His shot no good. He kind of short-armed that one. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Last touched by the Eagles. 4:38 remaining in the opening quarter. Croft will inbound. Newton again off to a fast start, has all 7 points for the Red Devils. Croft will cross court now to Jet. Newton once again receives back to Jet out front. Croft had a good look, apparently didn't like it. Here is Newton again, no good. And the rebound eventually Vanetta. Now the Red Devils have a tendency to shoot well early, and then they end up finding themselves not shooting as well in the second quarter. So we're going to see here pretty soon if they can keep it consistent here today. Good look at Scales. Vanetta posting up underneath, and nothing there. Hughes back out once again to Scales, near side Widener. Widener, the screen by Vanetta. 16 feet away, no good. Battle for the rebound, and somehow Kareem Jet came away with it. So Zionsville off to a slow start. 3:43 to go, 7-4 lead. Red Devils work the basketball on the perimeter. Stoley on the right wing. Doesn't even take a look right there, covered up by Scales. And once again, here's Newton. Newton up the top, takes it from Croft, 3:24 to go. And again, Jet. This is officially now a low-scoring opening quarter. Nothing there for Croft. Newton may have gotten away with a walk right there. Jet starts to penetrate. Back once again to Croft. Straightaway 3, good. Andrew Croft will get his first three-pointer of the day, and the Red Devils have their biggest lead now at 10-4. Widener down the lane, off the glass, no. Gunnar Vanetta there to put it back in. Vanetta now with 4. Red Devils are going to have to control the boards inside. As the drive, Stoley back once again to Croft. And now it'll be Jet. Neither team going to their bench so far here in the opening period. Been a slow pace, no real reason to yet. 2:25 to go. Red Devils being patient on offense as they back it away. This is Newton. Entry pass to Clevis. Clevis kicks it back to Newton. Newton, 16 feet away. No, the rebound, Veneta. This is Ritter. Will bring it across the timeline at 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Good look here at Scales, who receives the basketball from Hughes. Scales will drive, and a foul, two-shot foul against the Red Devils. And if it's Stoley, he just picked up number 2. Scales, a guy, is a slasher who loves to get to the rim. Red Devils will come with Ty Harris. And Anthony Scales 0 for 1 from the line. Scales with 3, Harris in, Stoley is out. Zionsville will come with Logan Imes, 6'2" and a freshman. Ritter will sit down. Second free throw now by Scales is up and good. So a 2-point lead. We are down to 148. Ball in the corner once again to Croft. 33 in the first half yesterday, finished with 37. And that win over the Cardinals. Newton thought about the 3. Here is a 3 by Harris, no good. Gunnar Veneta there for the rebound. The Red Devils one and done. Minute 22 to go in the opening quarter. This is Scales across the timeline. Veneta sets the high screen and then rolls to the low block. By the way, Hughes hasn't gotten on track yet. As Widener, another pretty good shooter. Those two guys haven't shot the ball a whole lot yet. Scales down the lane with the left hand, no. Ball loose on the floor, and coming away with it, Andrew Croft. Red Devils back the other way. Newton downtown 3, no. Tipped up, and the near dunk by Clevis Craig. Here is Widener, wide open for 3, yes. Widener able to get open, and the Red Devils now trail it by 1. Clevis Craig almost had a monstrous putback dunk off that missed shot. So now the Red Devils going to hold for 1 right here. Clevis got off, take that back. Titan got off to a good start with 7. He has not scored in the last few minutes. Matchup zone right there again for Zionsville as they play it out high. Croft to the near side, but boy, they get there quickly. Jet deep in the corner, loses it out of bounds, and the Red Devils turn it over with 3.2 seconds to go. So Richmond unable to execute in the final few seconds here in the first quarter. Still a chance now here for Zionsville. They'll inbound to Imes. Imes at midcourt, off the front of the rim. Had a good look, and that'll do it for the opening period of play. A low-scoring opening period on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Zionsville leads it by 1.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Ready for the second 8 minutes of play. It'll be Zionsville basketball after again a low-scoring opening period. Zionsville trailed until very late in the quarter. Imes on the high post now to Scales underneath. Scales loses the basketball, second turnover. Red Devils back the other way, ball loose, picked up by Newton, and then he turns it over. The steal by Widener. Widener leans in, missed it, rebound battled for, and another block shot off the Isaiah Davis miss. And we got a foul as the Red Devils went on the fast break the other way. Red Devils 2 turnovers, the Eagles with 2 turnovers. Logan Imes will pick up the foul. Isaiah Davis is in the ball game, a 6'7" sophomore now for Zionsville. So Gunnar Vanetta on the bench. Kyle Reasoner is another guy to look for Zionsville. He will come off the bench and provide some offense. Here is Croft in the corner. No on the 3. The battle for the basketball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Eagles. Just underway here in period number 2. As we said, the crowd, kind of a small one again here today for this second semifinal. This is Croft in the lane, the double team. Harris will find Newton. Newton behind the back pass to Croft in the corner. Good on the 3, and he's fouled. Chance for a 4-point play now for Andrew Croft as the Red Devils regain the lead. Isaiah Davis quickly out of the lineup and Gunnar Vanetta back in. Croft now with 6. And Richmond holding on now to a 3-point lead on a rare 4-point play. Imes across the timeline against Harris. Here is Scales, looks for the screen. Scales losing the basketball, and Andrew Croft diving on the floor. Imes underneath to Vanetta, layup good. Well, the play broke down, and it ended up in favor of Zionsville. Back to a 1-point lead. Harris on the right elbow. Here's Newton. They cover him up quickly. They basically are going to dare Kareem Jett to shoot it as they back off on him. Harris covered up quickly once again. 6:20 to go. Newton losing it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover Richmond. Not sure if Newton was trying to get that ball to his big man Clevis Craig or not, but right now Clevis really not much involved in the offense to this point. So now Zionsville a chance to retake the lead. Here is Jackson Hughes. And Hughes turns it over. 3 turnovers now by Zionsville. Wide open, and the 3 on the way, good again by Croft. Zionsville will have to pick him up. Boy, this Zionsville team playing like they certainly didn't play this way last night against Cathedral, but they were careless with the basketball. Imes on the drive, and a foul call on Ty Harris. But Zionsville much sharper last night than they are here today. Richmond trying to get into the championship game. It's a championship that has eluded them for quite some time. Imes off the drive, and they're going to get Vanetta. Boy, all you got to do is hold that screen a little bit longer. And Vanetta didn't do so, and Zionsville will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead this one by 4.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Well, so far the Eagles have turned the ball over 4 times and some costly turnovers. The Red Devils only 3. Andrew Croft leading the way for the Red Devils now with 10 of the 17. Only 2 players have scored for Richmond so far, Andrew Croft and Titan Newton. You see the Eagles really extending that zone now beyond the 3-point line. It stays as a matchup, but they get those long arms out front. You have Widener out there and you have Imes out there, 2 guys that are 6'1", 6'3", 6'4 range. The Red Devils have much smaller guards, but so far the Red Devils unable to get the ball down low if they even look at Clevis Craig. Newton. Here's Newton on the drive in the corner again. The 3-pointer missed this time by Croft, and a rebound pulled in by Jackson Hughes. So the Red Devils got a good look as Imes will bring it across the timeline. This will be Widener, the screen. Widener on the drive, the pull-up jumper, no. Ball tipped back to Widener. Here is the drive now by Hughes. His floater up and good. Well, if they're going to win, they got to get Hughes going. They need to get Widener going. 17-15. The Red Devils have gotten pretty good looks so far. And again, Croft has a couple of threes to his credit. Croft, they got to keep an eye on him. He loves that left corner. And if you're Jackson Hughes, you don't leave him very far. Red Devils work it to Newton. His shot is good. Newton for 3. 10 points now for Newton. Again, the question will be, how long can the Red Devils continue to shoot well? 5-point lead. Widener takes the screen and a whistle and a foul, and it may be Kareem on the foul. So Kareem will pick up his first, team foul number 4. Scales, he's kind of slowed down. The pace for the Eagles much different than what we saw yesterday against Cathedral. Here's Scales, that shot no good. Gunnar Vanetta over the top, ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Richmond unless they get a change here. They'll say Richmond touched it last, so Zionsville will get the basketball. 3:32 remaining here in the first half of play. And we have a double foul this time. Second time we've seen a double foul today. They got Clevis, Craig, and Gunnar Vanetta. Vanetta out. So the 6'11 post player sits down. Ritter is in. So Zionsville gets a little bit smaller right here. Boy, I tell you what, that was a great fake and a dunk by Scales. Richmond bit on it, and Scales made him pay on the fake handoff. 2017. Red Devil basketball. They'll play with a 3-guard lineup out front, but really it's a 4-1. They've got 4 guards in, and Clevis Craig is the one big. Here is Newton again for 3. Got the roll. And right now it is Titan Newton leading the way for the Red Devils with 13 points and a timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond on top, 23-17.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, Zionsville basketball following the timeout. Turnover, and Andrew Croft missed a layup. I think he changed his mind about halfway up. He was going to dunk it and then misses the layup. 2:36 to go. 5 turnovers now by the Eagles. Here's Imes once again out front. Eagles just having no luck on offense so far. Widener with the basketball. Scales will receive out front, guarded there by Croft. 2:17 to go. Scales, no opening there, will find Ritter. Here's Scales deep in the corner. Scales has a size advantage, kicks it in the corner to Widener for 3, yes. Widener finds an opening, his second three-pointer, he has 6. And the lead down to 3, 23-20. Red Devil basketball again. By the way, in the game now for the Red Devils is Raphael Dean for the first time. So Richmond went smaller, as did Zionsville. And Titan Newton off to a good start. They cover him quickly. Can they cover all the shooters? That's the question. You have Croft in the left corner. You have Harris right there. And then, of course, you have Newton on the right side. That perimeter defense really has to play well. 1:23 to go. Harris, his 3, no good. One and done there. The rebound by Jackson Hughes. So now will Zionsville play for the final shot of the first half, in which their offense has struggled. Here's Ritter as Hughes receives it and then drops it. 6 turnovers. Red Devils back the other way. Just an unforced error that time. Here's Newton. His baseline shot on the way good, and he is hitting everything here in the first half. 15 points by Newton. Had a double-digit game yesterday. Back to a 5-point lead. On the right wing, Ritter. Out now to Hughes. Here is Widener. His jumper good. Widener hits a tough 2. Widener now with 8. Well, the Red Devils will play for 1 right here with a 3-point lead. Pass intended for Raphael Dean, turned over for the 4th time. Coming away with it, Anthony Scales. Scales picks up his dribble. Boy, a lazy pass again for Zionsville. Red Devils come up with a takeaway, 8 seconds to go. Just some careless turnovers now by Zionsville. Croft deep in the corner, off-balance shot, off the side of the backboard. Scales will not get a shot off. We will head to the locker room. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils lead it by 3.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Well, the Red Devils shooting well in the first half. Only 2 players, though, in the scoring column. We'll get to that in a moment. Zionsville certainly not playing as well as they did last night when they beat Cathedral 75-72. Zionsville, 7 turnovers in the first half. They had a couple of those that were just lazy passes and unforced errors. They were led by Ben Widener with 8 points, and then 6 each by Jackson Hughes, Anthony Scales, and Gunnar Vanetta. By the way, Anthony Scales had such a big day yesterday against Cathedral, held to just 6 points and 2 baskets in the first half. Meanwhile, right now, it is the Croft-Newton show for the Red Devils. Andrew Croft, 10 points, 3 3-pointers in the first half. But what about Titan Newton? 15 points. He has hit 3 3-pointers in the first half as well. So, again, those are the only 2 players that have scored for Richmond in the first half of play. So Andrew Croft and Titan Newton with 25 points. Winner of this game will take on Bloomington South, who won earlier today going away from Greensburg. So Anthony Leal and the Panthers await the 7:30 championship game coming up tonight. After this game, we will be done for a while until we see how the third place game, I believe, will be coming up at 4:30. So we'll have a little bit of a break between then and now and then. Of course, then we'll have the consolation championship coming up later, and then the championship of the 2019 Bob Wettig beginning at 7:30 this evening. It is halftime here, 25-22. We'll check out what's going on in the world of sports coming up in a couple of moments. Some college football games going on this Saturday. 2 big ones going on today as well. We'll talk about that in a moment. Halftime, 25-22 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
Looking to kickstart your fundraiser? Take your fundraising efforts to the next level with expert support from Suds Fundraising and get access to a fundraising kit full of quality products people can't wait to get their hands on, a dedicated web store to reach your online audience, a digital marketing kit that allows you to convert leads easily, and so much more. Let us help you reach your fundraising goals on time. Visit sudsfundraising.com to get started today.
Back here at the Tiernan Center quickly, let's check out some scores going on this afternoon in college football. Notre Dame is leading Iowa State in the third, 27-6. At halftime, number 10 Penn State is leading number 17 Memphis 35-23. Later today, 4 o'clock, it's number 1 LSU against number 4 Oklahoma. Then 8 o'clock tonight, number 2 Ohio State against number 3 Clemson, with the winners advancing to the college football championship. Men's college basketball, number 4 Duke beating Brown today 75-50. In the first half, number 9 Memphis now leading New Orleans 39-15. And just underway, number 17 Florida State, they are leading North Alabama 6-0. Butler plays later today at 4 o'clock. They'll take on Louisiana Monroe, and number 15 San Diego State is up against Cal Poly. Bevy of games in the NBA tonight. Memphis is at Denver, Toronto at Boston. The Pacers play at New Orleans. Atlanta at Chicago. Brooklyn is at Houston. Miami hosting Philadelphia. Minnesota home against Cleveland. It's New York at Washington. Dallas at Golden State. Orlando at Milwaukee. The Spurs home against the Pistons. Phoenix at Sacramento. And the Lakers at Portland. Utah is in LA to take on the Clippers. We will come back. The second half is coming up in just a couple of moments. Red Devils on top of this one, 25-22.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 Southeast Street in Richmond.
Well, we wait and see now what adjustments made in the second half. What they talked about, of course, at halftime as the Red Devils come out with their starters. Also out on the floor, Zionsville, all their starters out as well. There is nobody really in foul trouble either way, as it'll be Red Devil basketball to open things up here in the third. Bloomington South already resting and getting ready for the championship game, as Zionsville playing that matchup zone, as we said, a little 1-2-2 matchup zone. Red Devil skip pass will find Croft. There's no one who's really shot the basketball other than Croft and Newton. Stoley gives it up once again. Here's Croft near the midcourt circle. Newton covered up quickly on the far side by Ritter. Entry pass and a foul call on Gunnar Vanetta. He just picked up his third as the Red Devils entry pass. That's about the first time we have seen them try to get it inside to Clevis Craig. Vanetta will stay in with those 3 fouls. But they will switch now and put Jackson Hughes down there to try to double up against Clevis. The drive inside, Clevis able to receive the basketball, reverse layup, and he's fouled again. And Vanetta picks up 2 quick fouls. He now has 4. Sean Busick thought it was a good play, as that will put Clevis at the line for 2. So the Red Devils automatically open up, trying to get it underneath. (26-22) as Veneta will come out of the ball game. In will be Isaiah Davis at 6'7". So they do get a little bit smaller as Davis gets the rebound off the miss by Craig. 4-point lead for the Red Devils. You know, as bad as Zionsville has played here today, they probably should feel pretty good only being down by 4. And this guy right here's got to get going. That's Scales. Scales from 15 gets fouled on the arm and misses the shot but goes to the line. I think they got Andrew Croft on the foul. But if Zionsville's going to win this game, they got to get Scales going. We haven't seen Kyle Reasoner has played well off the bench, but right now this is the guy. It has to be Anthony Scales to at least try to give him some energy and get going. He has 7. Widener and Hughes are the other 2 guys that played well against Cathedral. And it's a 2-point ball game, but again, as well as the Red Devils have shot, they still only have a 2-point lead. And on the other side, the Eagles haven't played well at all on offense, and yet they're only down by 2. Cleve is trying to find some post-up room underneath. He'll be fronted there by Hughes. Now the question is, we talked about it in the first half, the Red Devils shot so well, can they continue shooting well here in the second half? Lob pass underneath for Clevis, and it's out of bounds, turnover Richmond. Try to lob it underneath on the opposite side to Clevis and let him go up and get it, but he can do that against smaller teams. There's still a team that has some length on the floor with Scales and Jackson Hughes and even Isaiah Davis at 6'7". Nice pass underneath and layup good by Davis. And Zionsville has come back to tie this ball game at 26. They've been playing kind of sleepwalking in this one. They had all kinds of energy last night. And not the same intensity so far here today, but still tying the ball game. Wide open is Croft, missed it. Rebound Clevis Craig, the kick out. Newton shot fake, the drive in the lane, no. And we've got a rebounding foul, and that'll go against the Red Devils. We're going to get Clevis Craig his second. Now the question is, how will the Red Devils respond here? This is Ritter across the timeline. Anthony Scales with the basketball, working it out front as the Red Devils stay man-to-man. Widener as they'll weave out front to Ritter. Once again, Scales. Scales, nothing there. We'll find Hughes down the lane, Ritter. Now Widener on the left wing, 5:19 remaining here in the third. Widener from 15, no. Gets the offensive rebound. His shot on the putback, no. And Clevis Craig able to come away with it. Widener probably should have just brought that ball back out after the offensive board. Red Devil basketball, 5:02 to go. Clevis the only point so far, and another turnover by the Red Devils. That's number 6. Widener with the ball once again out front to Ritter. Ritter on the drive, off the glass, missed it. Clevis with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils. Titan Newton will slow things up. And once again, Zionsville back in that matchup zone. Well, we haven't seen, I'm pretty sure that Kareem Jett hasn't even shot the basketball. Here's Newton for 3, missed it badly, and unable to save it is Ritter as it goes out of bounds. That is again a concern, is Richmond's consistency on offense. And so far we've almost played 4 minutes and the Red Devils have just 1 free throw. This is Croft. Again, Jett doesn't even look at the basket right there. Once again, it'll be Croft on the right wing. Newton floating at the top. Stoley will work back down on the block. Somebody else going to have to shoot the basketball here at some point as Croft feeds inside to Newton. Stoley gets a look, and Stoley misses badly. Problem is, if you don't shoot the basketball once in a while and try to get a little bit of a flow of a game, it's awful hard to come in and then start shooting. And that's what Jordan did right there, as he missed badly. I don't think he shot the ball all day today up until that one. 3:47 to go, so now Zionsville a chance to take the lead. Widener. Now to Hughes. Once again, it'll be Ritter. Here's Scales. Scales will take the screen. He's going to pull up and shoot it himself and hit the three. And Zionsville has taken a 3-point lead. A 7-1 run as the Red Devils again just one free throw here in the third. They have not had a good look yet at this matchup zone here in the second half. They're trying to get it inside to Clevis, but so far the Eagles have done a good job of cutting him off. Ball tipped, and Newton probably should shoot that ball in the lane. Imes will come in. Ritter is out. So Imes, 6'2 guard, will step into the lineup. 3:03 remaining. And so through 5 minutes now here in the third, the Red Devils have just one free throw. Down on the baseline, short jumper, way short. As Croft can't get it to go. 3-on-2 break the other way. Imes, and that'll be a goaltend against Titan Newton. And the Red Devils find themselves down by 5. Imes, his first 2 points. Biggest lead now for Zionsville at 5 points. We talked about it the first half, consistency in scoring. And Richmond can't get a good look. Here is Croft for 3, no. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Stoley. It'll be Zionsville basketball. Now they're hoping that Ty Harris can come in as Kareem Jett comes off the floor. Kareem looks a little dejected as he came to the bench. The body language not real good right there for Richmond. 2:18 to go. Zionsville with a basketball. This is Hughes. Imes out front. Coming off the screen is Widener. Widener driving down the lane. Throws it up, and a late whistle there. And this one will go against Clevis Craig, his third. Widener a chance to get into double figures right here. 2:07 remaining here in the third quarter. Free throw by Widener is good. 9 by Widener. Chance to give the Eagles a 7-point lead. Second free throw missed. Widener didn't miss often. 9 by Widener. Red Devil basketball. Here's Croft, covered up quickly on the wing. Well, they're counting Clevis in the lane, and he has been in the lane for quite some time. They are not even looking down low. The Zionsville crowd wanted a 3-second call, and Clevis kind of planted that left foot in there. 1:35 to go. Can Richmond even get a basket in this quarter? Zionsville doing a good job adjusting here in the second half. Harris off now to Craig. Take that back off to Newton. Nothing there for Croft, who's been shut out in the second half. Offensive foul against Clevis. His fourth. So now Raphael Dean will come in. Clevis will sit down. Clevis, by the way, the only point for the Red Devils here in the quarter. If Richmond is to become a good basketball team, they got to find a way to be more consistent on offense. They did it down in Connorsville, and they're doing it again here tonight. 1:04 to go. Widener And they also got to handle adversity. That's something they haven't done very well. 55 seconds to go. This is Anthony Scales. Ritter. By the way, the guy who came at Isaiah Davis gets a nice hand. Widener gives up the basketball once again to Scales. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackson Hughes has been quiet, 6 points for Zionsville. Wasn't really expecting this to be this low scoring of a ball game. Ritter nothing there. The junior guard running the point. 24 seconds to go. Scales the screen. 18 on the clock. You can see the clock in the background and right above the scoreboard. Here's Jackson Hughes against Stoley. Jackson on the drive. Jackson leans in. Shot is blocked. Gets it back. Forces it up. It'll stay here. 2.5 to go. Inbound now by Ritter. Does so, and getting loose inside is Hughes for the basket to finish off the quarter. Richmond held to one free throw in the third. And that's why the Red Devils will go into the fourth quarter trailing this one 34-26.
Dargy Repair Service is family owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Now the Red Devils again just one free throw in the third quarter, so they put themselves behind the 8 ball. And you know the other change, Zionsville, well, they stopped turning the basketball over. They had no turnovers in that third quarter. They were careless with the basketball in the first half. So Sean Busick may have given them a what for. So it'll be Zionsville basketball. They have a chance to go up by 10 now as we begin the final 8 minutes of play, barring an overtime. Good look at Hughes. Got that basket at the end of the third quarter. Widener coming off that screen will get the screen by Hughes and give it up. Imes back in the ball game. By the way, Vanetta is out still with those 4 fouls, so they've gone small. 4 fouls on Clevis as well, and we got a foul call on Richmond. Andrew Croft just picked up his second. So Zionsville off the inbound. This is a young guy right here, Scales, inside, and what athleticism he has. He's tough to stop when he gets rolling. 11 points now by Anthony Scales. 7:13 to go. And here's a guy right here. Newton hasn't scored in the second half. He had 15 at halftime. He's been shut out ever since. By the way, the other guy didn't score is Andrew Croft. Here is Harris for 3. Got it. Boy, the Red Devils' first basket of the second half at 6:55. It took them 9 minutes to score a basket in the second half. 36-29, Zionsville now with the basketball. Widener out front, works there with Jackson Hughes. Imes back in the ball game. He's running the point along with Dylan Ritter. Good motion offense. Widener down the lane. No. Ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay here. Last touched by Richmond, and Gunnar Vanetta coming back in at 6'11". So they get more size. Widener will sit down. Widener has 9. By the way, Anthony Scales, I said, has 11. He has 13 points. Boy, and he got lazy with a pass again, and it was stolen away by Croft, and then Scales commits the foul. A double negative right there on Anthony Scales. We have seen him twice just get absolutely lazy with the basketball. 6:12 to go. Harris covered up once again. Now the Red Devils have 3 shooters out there with Harris, Croft, and Newton. Harris will find Jett, who's back in. Here's Harris, another 3, missed this one, and high for the rebound, Anthony Scales. So the Red Devils one and done in that possession. Still a 7-point lead. Zionsville trying to get to the championship where they would play Bloomington South. That is a 7:30 start time. This is Hughes, off now to Imes. Ritter will reverse it left side. Anthony Scales has clearing out as Vanetta down in the low block. Right now, if you're Zionsville, you can run some clock, make Richmond play defense. Vanetta back outside to Hughes. Hughes down the lane, and Hughes missed the layup, and the rebound by Clevis Craig. Craig had to hold off. Hughes, if he takes it strong, he'd have been okay. And then coming back, Newton turns it over. Well, that's twice Newton has gotten in the lane and decided to pass it off, and twice it's been a turnover. Got to shoot the basketball. 4:50 to go. With the ball is Ritter. Well, the Red Devils had a chance right there. By the way, 25 points between Newton and Croft in the first half. They have not scored. There's an offensive foul on Scales. You had 25 between those two in the first half. They have not scored in the second half. And we've got a timeout here by Zionsville on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
$36.29. Today's game brought to you by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Friday the tuna, Saturday the Black Forest ham, and Sunday the meatball marinara. Subway, 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Red Devil basketball, Clevis Craig, and he traveled with it. 9 turnovers. Shabazz Khalik didn't like the call, but I think what they got Clevis on is before he put the ball down, he took that first step and then drug that pivot foot. So the Red Devils now with 8 turnovers. Ritter across the timeline against Kareem Jett. Scales will give it up to Ritter. Boy, Scales got to be stronger with the basketball as he's guarded there by Croft. 4:08 to go. Croft going for the steal. Scales will give it up now to Widener's checked back in. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. This is Hughes. Hughes wants to take it right at Craig, but coming from behind is the steal by Croft. 9 turnovers now as the Red Devils have the basketball. Here's Newton. Croft will fire from the wing and get it. The Red Devils get a timeout as Croft scoring for the first time in the second half. A reminder, today's game brought to you by Jason Wise, a Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. If you can't find him there, you can probably find him at El Rodeo. It's the booth on the east side. You walk in to the right, he's on the left. Every noon hour. That's where we go to find him to do our business. It's never at his office. That man eats more Mexican food than anybody I know. 3:39 remaining. Red Devils down by 4, and now Richmond will press. Messiah Tyler's now checked in for the Red Devils. I'll tell you what, Anthony Scales, I love him, but he is so lazy in the passing department, it's not even funny. Zionsville able to break the press, set it up in the half court. Here's Ritter. Hughes on the high post. Right now, Widener, with the basketball, back out to Imes. Red Devils giving chase, and another turnover. 10 now by Zionsville. Red Devils have some momentum at 3 minutes to go. Here is Croft, cut off on the drive. Newton passes up the shot. Newton had a good look there. He is hesitant in shooting the basketball here in the second half. And I'll tell you what, right now, Jet not even looking to shoot. Jet on the drive, feeds it out. Here is Harris for 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes. Harris with 6. Red Devils nearly turn it over. Here's Scales across the timeline. Widener for 3, missed it. Rebounded by Andrew Croft. And Zionsville on the bubble right now, and another big turnover by Newton. 1 point lead. Scales inbounding the basketball. Imes. Boy, if he looks up, he's got a man at midcourt. Did not do so. Imes, lead pass, and beating the press the other way. That basket good as Hughes able to get back and get the easy 2. Red Devils not good in transition right there as Messiah Tyler is out. Back into the lineup for the Red Devils, Clevis Craig, he has 4. Gunnar Vanetta has 4. Question now is these two teams using so much energy in this game, what will they have left for later when they're playing Bloomington South? 2:08 remaining. Boy, what a difference it has for Ty Newton. 15 in the first half, scoreless in the second. Here is a three-pointer, good. Tying the ball game is Andrew Croft. Timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We're tied at 38.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boy's Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boy's Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Zionsville right now struggling against the press. Imes was open back low and the ball loose at midcourt. Zionsville able to get back with it. Minute 42 to go. Things getting a little shaky here for the Eagles as the Red Devils will come back to tie this ball game at 38. Scales posting up underneath. Well, they can't get it to him there as Ritter at midcourt. Scales coming up to set the screen. Hughes on the left wing now to Widener. I think you'd think Scales needs to find an opening here with 1:15 to go. Here's Hughes off to Ritter. Now who wants to take this shot to try to give your team the lead? Widener once again will find Hughes. 1:03 to go. Imes double team. Somebody's open. They got to get their head up in order to see it though. Here's Ritter. 54 seconds remaining. Who's going to win this to move to the championship? On the drive, here is Hughes. Nothing there. Now it'll be Scales. 43 seconds remaining. And Scales will be fouled by Andrew Croft. That is only the, fifth team foul. Actually, number 6. Red Devils getting down and playing defense here in the second half, but now they need to get a stop here, get the basketball back in this low-scoring affair. But I'm kind of curious who's going to come up here for the Eagles. So far, nobody's wanted the basketball, and that includes Anthony Scales. And timeout by Zionsville. Today's game brought to you in part by the Excel Center, a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. The Excel Center provides adults the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit all at no cost. The Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana, and there are 15 Excel Center locations in Central and Southern Indiana and one right here in Richmond. The Excel Center combinations of graduates are now 4,500 from our high schools in the central and southern portion of the state. If you want more information, make sure you contact the Excel Center here in Richmond. They also provide free child care, which is a great service for those who have children. So contact the Excel Center in Richmond. 28, take that back, 29.7 seconds. We, by the way, have not had an overtime game yet. So we're due one here at some point. Next question is if the Red Devils can pull out a win, or Zionsville, if they win, they got to play a Bloomington South team that's on a roll. They took Greensburg apart earlier today. Scales receiving in the backcourt. Croft went for the steal. So what will Zionsville, what did they draw up in the timeout? Here's Imes, 17 on the clock. Imes will give it off to Ritter. Who's going to take that last shot? Is Ritter with the basketball. Off now to Widener. Widener back to Ritter. Off the screen near side is Hughes. Hughes spins in the lane. Hughes missed it. Tipped up by Imes. Basket good at the buzzer. Zionsville at the buzzer beating the Red Devils 40-38. Logan Imes, the freshman, sneaking in for the game-winning basket where the Red Devils did not box out to get the basketball back and try to force an overtime. You'll look back at that third quarter in which the Red Devils managed only one free throw. They had an opportunity right there and certainly couldn't keep the game within striking distance, and still they made a run at the end, but they lose it here today, 40-38. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment as the Red Devils will now have to play for third place as they will play Greensburg coming up later today at 4:30.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Well, the Red Devils got themselves in a hole in that third quarter. They do battle back and make it close, but then it was a Logan Imes putback that gave Zionsville the win, and so they will move on to the championship game coming up later tonight. The Red Devils, again, shooting themselves in the foot in that third quarter as they managed just 1 point. And that's where the difference was in this game, as the Red Devils will now have to play for third place again this year. They will not win a championship here at their own Wettig tournament. So we will be taking a quick break. We will not be doing the next game, but we'll come back with the third place game at around 4:30 this afternoon, as the Red Devils will take on Greensburg in that third place game. Your final score here at the Tiernan Center: Zionsville 40, Richmond 38. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.